Hello and welcome back to another edition of Commando Gaming, Strategic Gaming, and live on Twitch.tv. Presentation of Battletech Advanced with the new update 7.41. So we're going to continue our campaign, or we restarted a fresh career with this update because there's some material changes to this. And we also had done a lot of stuff in our latest playthrough, so why not do a fresh start? So we started out in pirate space, quote unquote. So we have a straight up battle, 1 star, 1 skull set up, so let's jump into it. Alright. So we've got an enemy lance to deal with. To counter that, we started out with our Shadowhawk. We started out with a Blackjack. We picked up an Icarus as part of the heavy metal drop. We started out with a Jenner. And we start out with a Commando. Still haven't put any new mechs together. So that's obviously a big emphasis. Got a Leopard on radar. Looks like it's making a drop. I'll mark the LZ for you. Okay. So you might either have reinforcements, or more likely it's a third enemy force. So it's going to be a versus battle. Okay, more salvage for us at this point is good. Alright, let's see what we're up against here. Alright, we got a Nighthawk, which is an interesting medium that was just added in. We have a Centurion and an Irby, and that's all we have right now. Alright, so best shots are on the Centurion because it's not evasive, so we'll take those shots. And we have a 20-tonner moving up, probably a Locust. Oh, a Hollander. Okay. Hollander is the other 35-tonner. Alright. Oh, so we've got 2 lances of Capellans. And then we have to see what the dropship is bringing to the battle. To see if we've got more Capellans, which will make this interesting, or if there's somebody that's going to attack the Capellans, which would be a good scenario here for us. Our heavier mechs have to slowly make our way over there. We're definitely going to have lots of mech salvage in this mission, which is fantastic. Hopefully there'll be multiple mechs of the same type, so maybe we can put together a good chunk of a mech here. Alright, we got plenty of targets to choose from here. Probably go for the Irby here. And we're getting some splash damage behind him as well. Alright, Centurion's going after our Jenner. Gonna have to keep him evasive. Irby's going after a Shadowhawk. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so it looks like it's a third party, so at least it's not Capellans. So hopefully that third party will start attacking the Capellans as well. That will be our best case scenario. Alright, let's push up. Okay, why will you not let me click? There we go. Looks like we can go after that Centurion here with a precision strike. See if we can chew into that leg. No, completely missed the leg, but we got some structure exposed. Well, there's that Locust as expected. Alright, hopefully this neutral third party will come in and start nipping at the Capellans from the other side. We have to keep our Jenner evasive. And might as well go after that Centurion some more. Hollander. Hollander is attacking the new threat, which is great for us. So we will not attack that new force until we finish destroying the Capellans. Might as well keep hitting the Centurion here. Start getting some more of our heavier guns up here. The Icarus has our heaviest weapon with the AC-10. Looks like we should use that on the Irby, based on hit percentages here. Pushing up with our Shadowhawk. Not too far. We probably don't want to move up too far. Simply because they have a numerical advantage. Thanks to everybody who's joining our stream. We've got a battle. Straight up battle to start things off. We're early in a fresh playthrough due to the update of the Battletech Advanced mod to 7.41. So we've done a fresh start because there's some changes to that mod that really you'll see the impact if you're a young company. So I wanted to have a fresh start here. All right. Trebuchet moving up. shots at our commando. We're gonna have to keep him evasive. Speak the devil. Should probably run the commando out here to the flank so he can stay evasive and take some shots at the Centurion. We've got the Centurion damaged and isolated a little bit compared to the rest of the enemy formation, so we should probably try to dust off that Centurion if possible here. Meantime, our Jenner has a couple opportunities for some rear shots here, namely against the Hollander here. And Hollanders are a little on the fragile side, so we really should take that shot. Capellan's rear of their formation is being attacked by that third force that has come in, and they're returning fire. Really want to go after our Jenner. Keep working on the Centurion. Eventually he's going to go down. We're getting some good hits into the structure of that Centurion. We won't be able to take that for much longer. Alright, we got a leg on the Centurion. Awesome. Gotta keep moving our commando back and forth so it can stay evasive. Which means all it can do is go after this trebuchet, which is fun. Except when it misses. It ends up hitting my Shadowhawk in the back. Jenner can get into a good position here. Reality is we're probably going to take out this Centurion with, we have to pretty much kill it with a center torso shot here, so we might as well get it off the map. We're flanking our Jenner, we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Make sure we don't have a problem. Oh, come on, guys. The third party's not attacking our Jenner just because they have a rear shot at it. Let's see if we can finish off the Centurion here. Certainly should be able to. Alright, there goes the Centurion. Finally getting some enemies off the field here, which is really ideal. We're in an early playthrough of a fresh start due to the update of Battletech Advanced, or not due to, because we wanted to. I don't want people to think that the update broke my save. That was not the case. We simply decided it would be fun to have a new playthrough because this update specifically does some things that will have a material impact on a fresh company. The main change is that you now pay a small amount for your ammo reloads. Alright, there we go. We got rid of the LBX-10 off of the Irby. Really coming in close with their trebuchet there. I probably wouldn't recommend them doing that. Especially now that the weapon systems have been changed, so you now actually can shoot your weapons after melee. So there you go, we have a melee strike, and then we can fire off our SRMs. commando. Our commando can get right into the rear of this trebuchet and still be protected with direct fire. So we'll do that. Locust wants to backstab us, but he lost his evasion while he backstabbed us. So I'm going to show you why that probably wasn't a good idea for him. This Jenner backstabbed us, so let's get a little sweet revenge here, hopefully. Good hits. Good hits. Love it when my enemies are beating up on each other. Alright, so this Locust decided to backstab me, but in doing so it lost all of its evasion. So this is why that was not a good idea for that Locust. It doesn't have the armor to stand up to this type of punishment. And we're going to do the same thing again. We're just going to take this Locust off the field and just be done with it. That should have finished off the Locust. Ooh, big hits on our commando. But that opened up the ability for our Shadowhawk to just get a whole bunch of rear shots on their trebuchet. So that probably wasn't a good return for them. Commando has got to stay evasive for the rest of this battle. Gonna have some extensive repairs here. Lost this large laser to boot. But you can still do some damage to this Hollander with its SRMs. Keep it distracted a little bit. Our Jenner can get into the rear of their Jenner and their Nighthawk. Actually, we should take out the Nighthawk first. Ooh, critical hit on the gyro and the engine there. Alright, one less vehicle for us to take out. Oh, hard hit on our Shadowhawk. Not cool. Not cool at all. Just trying to get out of here without too much structural damage on our mediums. Looks like that's not going to be the case. Blackjack still has the rear of these enemy mechs, including this trebuchet. So let's do a precision strike here. Nice structural damage to the rear of that trebuchet. We can follow that up by sending an AC round into the rear of the trebuchet as well. Our Shadowhawk can do the same thing as well. Alright, that trebuchet is hanging on by a thread. And he ejected. Good. 3 salvageable parts. Alright, Nighthawk ejected with 5 salvageable parts. Hello. Alright, that just became a priority for salvage for sure. Alright, moving into this rear of this Hollander, so that's exactly what we'll do. Some structural damage there, very nice. Alright, Jenner can keep picking on their Jenner. Alright, once again we're doing an early playthrough. Now that we've done a fresh start with the update of the 7.41 mod for Battletech Advanced. So we did a fresh start. We're on probably battle number 3 or 4. I think 3 for our brand new mercenary company. See if we can finish off this locust here. Has no evasion, and we have the rear, so alright, there goes the locust. Okay, let's see if we can dust off this Irby here. Alright, now the Irby has no weapons. In Mech Warrior 5, he would eject right now, but obviously we're not playing Mech Warrior 5. Alright, let's just finish this guy off. He's staying in there despite the fact that he lost all of his weapons and he's taken a lot of damage. So that tells me that's actually a pretty solid pilot. We gotta get our Jenner out of there. Last thing we want is to lose a light mech here. Already taking quite a bit of damage on this mission. Try to minimize those repairs. Our Jenner needs to get out of there. Or just stay evasive. Yeah. Stay evasive, do as much damage as it can without seeing too much action. Oh, nice hit there on that Jenner. Let's see what the Irby does. Doesn't have any weapons left, so it's just going to kind of clomp around. Alright, there goes the Jenner. Blackjack, let's put this Irby out of its misery, please. No. Oh, he ejected. Good. Alright, 3 salvageable parts. Hey, I'm an early, in an early playthrough, I will say no. I will not be a mech snob. I will take anything we can get at this point. There's a leg on the Hollander. Down he goes. So that Hollander is never going to get up again. Not if I have anything to say about it. Shoot at the other legs. Yes, sadly, a Hollander would be an improvement over some of the mechs that I have right now. 4 salvageable parts. Very nice. Alright, our Jenner still has to maintain its evasiveness. Oh, we got a follow. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Every time you follow our channel, you're entered into our monthly Funko Pop giveaway. So please give us a follow. Alright, now we can just go after this hostile lance. 3 targets left. And they've been beat up pretty good. Of course, we've been beat up as well. Hopefully you can push through and get this force taken care of pretty quickly. We're definitely going to have some repairs. Okay, alright, Jenner. You're going to just stay evasive. You know what? You're going to take a turn and cover. Get yourself together under cover there. Alright, our Blackjack and our Icarus are in the best position to help finish off this enemy force. They have almost full armor, so let's push them forward. Also move up to Shadowhawk, but in a support role. Hopefully you won't draw too much fire. Commando. You need to stay as evasive as possible, Commando. Take some pot shots at that javelin just to keep him busy.
Got it.
Ooh, somebody got a headshot in on this javelin. Yeah, why don't we take a shot at that head ourselves? Why not? Yes, lethal damage. Good choice by us to go after the head. 5 salvageable parts. Very nice. So we're definitely going to get some quality, or not, I wouldn't say quality, but some decent mech parts out of this mission. Lots of mechs that got destroyed. Now we just have locusts to deal with. And I think there's a vehicle. Yeah, there's a vehicle. Hit percentages are going to be horrible here. Oh, we lucked out with that AC-10 shot. We only had a 12% chance of hitting. And we did. Take that, Locust. Now, this Locust should never get up again, theoretically. But our pilots are so horrible. Sadly, I have to go for the leg here because I need all the salvage I can get. Alright, Locust is back up. But he's not going to have any material evasion. Ouch. Alright, speaking of evasion, we need to keep our Jenner evasive here. Alright, let's get him into the rear of the Locusts. And hopefully finish him off here. Right, there goes the Locust. 3 salvageable parts. Should be able to take out this Bulldog without too much trouble. I'm going to finish off this Bulldog. Not enough yet. Alright, come on. Let's finish off this Bulldog. Still, the Bulldog's hanging in there. Come on, Blackjack, let's finish this off. Alright. Mission successful. We're going to have a great pool of mech parts here. And I am a fresh mech company, so I am a beggar when it comes to mechs. I will take any viable mechs right now. You know, early playthroughs are so much more challenging than when you're stomping around with atlases and. All right. So as you can see, contract payment increased by 40%. But right here it says ammo cost reduced, deducted 1,800 C-bills. That's from all of our ammo. And that's new for the update. Alright, so our Jenner needs some repairs. Our Commando needs some repairs. And our Shadowhawk needs some repairs. But we've got some mech parts. So we've got the Centurion. We have the Nighthawk available. We have a Trebuchet. What can we actually put together? That's kind of what it comes down to in this situation. Yes, I'd like the Centurion. We can put a Javelin together. Our best shot is probably the Nighthawk or yeah, it's going to be the Nighthawk. So do we take 3 Nighthawk parts and cross our fingers? I think that's what we do. Alright, so we got a Hollander part, Javelin part. Jenner part, Locust, Nighthawk, 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 Urban Mech. Large laser, SRM 6. Okay, so we got some mech parts. Nothing we're gonna be able to use immediately, but we got some good mech parts out of that battle. So that's good for us. Alright, let's go to the barracks. Thank you for that follow. Alright, so we're going to do multi-target. I'm not a fan of the active buffs. I find a lot less interesting than the passive buffs. Just because I don't feel like the hacker's going to be out for 28 days. He should have hacked himself some health. Yeah, I know that was a bad joke, but what do you want? It's early in the morning. Scrub. Buff up your armor.
Standing by. Ready for orders.
Alright, so we're going through our, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pilots if we resort to using poor Darius here, who has the worst stats I've ever seen in a mech warrior. So Let's go to the mech bay. Fortunately, we're going to need some repairs, so that will at least give us a chance to get some of our pilots back, maybe. All right, so we have to repair Centurion. That'll take 1 day. Jenner, it's going to take 2 days. Mando, we need to completely refit. We lost a large laser. So we can actually upgrade the commando a little bit with the ER large laser. But he'll be out for 5 days. It's a bit of a problem. Do we have anything in storage we can put together? Nothing. So realistically, we can't take on a mission for 5 days, theoretically. Work in progress, 3 days. Alright, so let's wait for that commando to be available. Oh! Okay, nice opportunity to increase our morale. Still have 3 pilots out, so let's find a mission we can handle. We could do a B team mission. Actually, I should have done a B team mission while we were doing repairs, but that's okay. Take a B team mission here, mainly for salvage. Alright, so we'll take our Shadowhawk, of course, and get rid of that commando. We'll actually take the Blackjack. And we'll take Scrub in the Blackjack. Alright, so the BT missions, basically we're going to be taking 3 of our employers, mech warriors, and mechs, along with 2 of ours, to capture a base. Should be pretty straightforward here. Alright, while that's loading, I need a quick bio break. I'll be back in about the time it takes for this to load. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Bio break, necessary evil. Thank you for hanging in there. Alright, so we've got Guano, Pontoon, and Stubble. These guys should be the best mech warriors on the planet for all the time that we see them. Alright, so we got to scout the base, destroy, compel, and support lands. Okay. Oh. And they're giving me rear shots on a Raven. How nice of them. Let's take advantage of that. Desperately could use some Raven parts here. Raven's going to do some backstabbing, that's fine. In doing so, he lost some of his evasion, which is really the important thing here. Let's do a jump. We'll get into the rear of the Raven with our Fire Bee here. Is there 2 Ravens? That would be fortuitous if there's 2 Ravens on this mission. I'd love to put a Raven together. Alright, enemy turrets have vision. Ooh, lots of hard hits on our Fire Bee there. Stubble, you see. Oh, it's an Owens. Alright. That's actually really good salvage. Get that Owens. Alright, let's see if we can finish off this Raven, perhaps. Nice hits on that Raven. How many parts did we get out of it? 1 salvageable part. Disappointing. I've got this Owens kind of isolated, so let's see if we can't finish this Owens off. See what he does. He's going to get himself surrounded. Interesting choice.
Oh, I'm wounded.
So Owens got himself surrounded. Turret fire. If we get rid of this Owens, it'll take out some of that turret fire. Because it won't have, the turrets won't have vision on us anymore, but the turrets are going to keep beating us up until we get rid of this Owens. Ouch. Structural damage on our commando. Or technically it's our employer's commando, but you get the gist.
Understand.
Alright, let's see if we can get rid of the Owens. There we go, there goes the Owens. Thanks to a lucky shot on that PPC there, 4 salvageable parts. And Owens is a decent mech, considering what we have in the mech bay right now.
Let's go. I'm receiving you. Affirmative. Standing by. Standing by.
Alright, alright. Fire B needs a round to stabilize.
Yep.
Let's get that cicada out there. Use its speed to our advantage and start scouting out some of these turrets. Alright, we can get vision on the first turret here. Light LRM turret.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, let's keep the commando evasive. And we have a Thunderbolt turret. Start working on that. Ooh, 4 for 4.
Yes, Commander.
Who is that rookie pilot?
On my way. Double time.
Alright, that Thunderbolt turret is the biggest threat from what I see so far. So I'm glad to get that off on the map.
One last turn.
Oh, May spoke too soon. That's a nasty turret.
Waiting for orders.
Let's push our cicada down.
No.
Oh, by the way, there's turrets. Yeah, thanks. We already know that. I love it when they say, oh, there's some turrets here after you've already been fighting the turrets. Like, okay. I get that that was dialogue from the early vanilla game, but it's not necessary. It's not necessary. We know there's turrets there. We're not some noobs from 3 years ago when Battletech first came out. We know what we're doing. Alright, 2 more turrets left.
Target destroyed.
Order. Position confirmed. Orders. Confirmed. No.
Oh, horrible miss there. Come on. 82% chance, and you don't even hit the side of the barn, figuratively.
I live to serve.
Alright, Cicada. Put some fire on that second turret that we have to take out. MRM turret. Okay, so let's definitely hit that because we can also have impaired sensors on it. We still have an enemy lance coming at some point, I believe. Alright, down to 1 turret.
I'm here. Moving at full throttle.
Ready for orders.
Alright, we're gonna keep the blackjack up here on the hill in the fire support role. As long as we can.
Target applied.
Damage applied. Good to go. I got it.
Alright, turrets are down.
That turret is gone. I'm here.
Alright, let's capture the base, which will
All in that.
probably trigger the reinforcements, the enemy reinforcements. We can prepare for that. Here we come. Now here's the thing. Alright, so we got an Owens and an Irby. Looks like it's just 2 enemy reinforcements. Now, when they said that they were picking up sensors, enemy reinforcements on sensors, those wouldn't have been picked up with while they were on a
Affirmative.
Leopard. They would not be. There's many ways to pick up enemy mechs as they approach. Picking up their sensor readings from while they're on top of a Leopard is not one of them. So, kind of a script error there. Not significant. You know, I mean, it would have been better if they said, you know, I've got a radar lock on a incoming Leopard or something along those lines. It probably would have been more realistic. But again, not a big deal. Alright, we might be able to get ourselves an Owens out of this mission.
Commander? Target confirmed.
Alright, missed that Irby. precision strike on this Irby. Let's go for its weapon arm, primary weapon arm.
Next warrior. Show 'em what you got.
Push in on the Irby.
Fire.
Ready, get it on. All ready.
Blackjack. Let's work on Owens. Let's do precision strike so your AC2s have slightly better chance of hitting.
Give them everything I've got.
Ah, nice hits there. Nice hits.
Better.
We got another precision strike here, so let's go for the leg of the Owens. See if we can get knocked down. Very nice. Or just destroy it. That works too.
Limited.
Alright, we just have this poor Irby left.
I'm in trouble.
Minimal damage from that. Moving to position.
Let's just push in. Alright, that Irby's about to get knocked down.
Order acknowledged.
Do precision strike. Go for one of the legs. Maybe we'll get lucky here.
Roger.
Yes, there goes a leg on the Irby.
Guarding.
Good to go.
Alright, this should be the end of this Irby. Sadly, we need all the salvage we can get, so we'll go for the leg. Alright. Very smooth mission. No pilot injuries. No damage to our mechs. Mission accomplished. Alright. So the Owens is probably the most likely outcome here for a okay. So I'm going to take the Raven part, we're going to take two Owens parts, and we're going to cross our fingers here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 Owens parts. Raven, Irby, and a slave, which is nice. And that's it. So I don't think we netted a mech out of that unless we had another Owens part from a different version. You could argue that I should have taken the two Owens parts instead of taking a Ravens part, but I feel a Raven has more long-term viability, even if it takes me a little longer to build one. Let's check the mech bay real quick. Do I have enough parts to put anything together? No, I do not. So close. So close to putting something together. That'll have to be the next stream. And on that note, we're going to actually end this stream, and we'll see you next time. Please give us a follow so you can be advised when we play live again. And also, you get an opportunity for our Funko Pop giveaway if you follow us at Twitch at Commando Gaming 1. So give us a shout out. Talk to you then.